night. My whole family is asleep, except my brother. He's in the other room playing 2K. So today, goal is I was going to do a couple things on my second channel, More ZMC. You should totally go subscribe if you want. But I was going to that's the channel where I more do in-depth videos of other things I want to talk about that I can't really upload on my main channel, and then I also um, do sports videos over there and comic book videos. That's where I put more other stuff that's not necessarily movies. And so I wanted to do an NBA playoff reaction or playoff prediction and then an NFL draft thing. And I didn't really have time to film them and edit them. So I figured I would cut them from this live stream, edit them in a day, and put them out there. That could be fairly easy. So that's the goal for today. First thing we're going to do is we're going to predict the NBA playoffs. Let me look up NBA pick'ems. I really can't post this one because obviously I'm not 21, but is it gonna let me do that? Is my question. Figure that out for a minute. You did not submit a bracket. Yeah, it does. Oh, the bracket is closed. Well, that makes sense. I made one, but obviously I didn't make an account, so I don't have it saved. So basically, the NBA playoffs already started. It's very hard to follow every single NBA team. So I kind of gave myself a couple games to watch them. And so, yeah, I just gave myself a little bit. So I've seen a couple games. Going to talk about a couple of these games. Also, I do watch the NBA, not as much as I watch the NFL, but I do follow the NBA just a little bit. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started with Western Conference Series 1, Thunder and the Pelicans. I know the Thunder are the number one seed. Actually, their coach just got Coach of the Year this year, and I believe the Thunder are up 3-0 in the series. Give me just 1 minute, guys. Thunder NBA. Yeah, Thunder are up 3-0 in the series. They can clear it right here. And I'm going to say Thunder in 6. Let me take a drink of my Propel. I'm going to say Thunder in 6. I think the Pelicans are going to win these next two games. I think that they are a solid team. I believe they are the team that did beat the Lakers in the not end season tournament, but the whatever the end is. And I think they're a solid team. I don't think they're going to win this matchup, but I do think that they're going to not get swept. So I think they're going to win the next two games and then move on, or not move on, but get eliminated. Thunder is just a very talented team. I just think they're so good. They are one of the most impressive teams in the NBA right now. So remember, kids, stay hydrated. It's not even really a question. It's Thunder winning this one, but I do think Pelicans are going to put up a little bit of a fight. Western Conference Game 2, Clippers and the Mavs. Whoo! We had a thriller of a game today. I watched the fourth quarter. I was at a bunch of friends' houses today, or not a bunch of friends' houses, but I was at a friend's house all day, and I watched a little bit of that game. I didn't search NBA Pick'em, sir. I just... Okay, there we go. Having a little bit of technical difficulties over here. Oh, I didn't realize the Suns and the Timberwolves were playing today. They're playing right now, and the Suns might get swept. Okay. That's interesting. So it's 37-37. I thought that they played tomorrow at like 6:30. Anyways, we're talking about the Clippers and the Mavs. Yeah. This was a crazy game. It was a 31-point lead at halftime, and the Mavs completely dominated. They didn't win, but the Clippers did hold on. It was 116-111, and that was a very impressive game for the Mavericks. I think that this is the series that both teams are evenly matched. Obviously, it's a 4 and 5 seed. I'm going Clippers in 6. I don't know if it's really dumb of me to put Clippers in 6, but that's just how I feel. Currently, the series is tied 2-2, so that means we got 2 more games. I feel like the Clippers are going to win these next 2 games. They are a very solid team. James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, they have so many good, solid players, and they've just been overall pretty impressive this year. And in a tough game versus the Mavericks, this is going to be close. I believe next both games are going to be good, but I believe the Clippers are going to take next of them. Then we got the Wolves and the Suns, the Timberwolves and the Phoenix Suns. Timberwolves are winning the series 3-0. They might sweep them. I might be wrong, but I actually have the Suns winning in 7. I know. This could very well be the flat out worst pick in my entire lifetime. I would not put that past you. This is a pretty bad pick, but I feel like the Suns have so much talent. KD, Devin Booker, who's one of my favorite NBA players. The Wolves have so much talent too. They are obviously the better squad, but I feel like the Suns can regroup and beat the Timberwolves in 7. I think they can make this a series. And obviously, I believe it's still tied. I'll be checking in on the score every now and then. Yeah, it's still tied 37-37. And game 4. Oh, it's been a long Sunday, guys. Sorry. Anywho. So the Timberwolves, they're a very solid team. So are the Suns, but I feel like the Suns are going to pull through and move on to the Western Conference game 2. Then we got Nuggets and Lakers. I had Nuggets in 4. That's what I have. Obviously, it didn't work. We're already heading into game 5 tomorrow. And what just happened? Okay. There we go. I'll fix it. Anyways, so the Lakers did win, but they're not making a comeback. Nuggets in apparently 5 now because my Nuggets in 4 pick didn't fully go through. The Celtics won, or the Lakers won rather, but I'm going Nuggets in 5. Nuggets are just such a good team. They are so good. They are going to almost make it to the postseason, in my opinion. But the Lakers are pretty solid as well, but they're nowhere near as good as the Denver Nuggets, and so Denver's moving on. I'll say that for sure. And I really did think that they'd do it in 4. I really did think that. Miami and Boston. Boston's my favorite team. Always has been, always will be. And I had them in 5, and that could still shape out to be. It's currently 2-1 in the series, I believe. Yeah, game 4 is tomorrow. It's 2-1 in the series. And it's going exactly the way they planned. Celtics aren't losing another game to Miami. Let me just tell you that much. Celtics are not losing another game to Miami. And so the Miami has talent. I think that if they were not playing Boston, they'd have a chance. But Boston is just too good. My team is just too good. And I'm not a bandwagon, by the way. I've always been a Celtics fan. Same thing as the Chiefs. But I know there's going to be a lot of my friends that are going to hate that sentence. But I do feel like Celtics are just that good, and I do think they're going to win it all. Very spoiled. I'm a little tired. Yeah, that's a little spoils to the end. Cleveland and Orlando. What is the series at now? I know Cleveland won 1 game. I don't remember. Hold on a minute. The Magic just beat the Cavs. The Cavs won 1, right? This big freaking thing popped up out of nowhere. That's what happens when it's 9:30 at night. You get tired, me. Oh no. I think the Magic already won. Is that what I'm seeing? Did Magic sweep? Oh no, the Cavs started out winning. Okay, yeah, that's right. The Cavs won the first 2 games. I what is it, I don't know what is happening, and I don't. Guys, this computer is messed up. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, back to Cavs and Magic. I'm going with the Magic to win. I got Magic winning in 6. Currently, series is tied 2-2 while my cat's over there making a whole bunch of noise. This is a weird live stream so far. Anyways, the Magic, I got them winning in 6. I think that they have a more solid team than Cleveland. Of course, I do think Cleveland is very good, but I just don't think they're as good as the Magic, and I believe Magic are going to make the upset. They're going to make the upset. Man, I just can't stop yawning. And right before I went on the live stream, fortunately, we got 0 people watching. Okay, next up, Bucks and Pacers. I have Bucks winning in 7. I have Bucks winning in 7. The series, I think, is currently tied, right? Oh, because the Pacers... Oh, they played today. I don't know the winner of that game. Oh, the Pacers won. Pacers won. Where is... I wish my cat would stop being over there making all this noise. Oh, we got a viewer now. Say what's up. What's up, what's up? Is the game... That was game 4. Are the Pacers winning 3-1? Or is it... Why won't it tell me? I'm going to have to search again. Okay. I don't remember if the Pacers... Pacers won Friday. Pacers won Tuesday. And the Bucks won game 1. Okay, so the Pacers are currently winning 3-1. And I personally think that the Bucks are going to flip it all around and end up winning the game, or winning the series rather, because Milwaukee is just... They are a great team, I still think. They're not as good as they used to be, but I still think they've got a whole lot of talent on their squad. Giannis, Antetokounmpo, a whole bunch of other players are really good as well. The Pacers are another very surprising team. They're a very solid team. Watch out for the Pacers. But I just feel like the Bucks are going to flip the series around, win every single next game, and end up winning the series in 7. So, yeah, I feel like the Bucks are going to move on. I'm rooting for the Pacers. They're technically my home team because I live in St. Louis, and we don't have one. We don't have a home basketball team. Okay, hold on just 1 second. 1 minute. I'll grab a tissue over here. Forgot I moved them. Oh, I got 2 viewers. Who's all watching? Say what's up. I forgot cold water condensates. So now I'm going to have to put it over there because I'm making my bed really, really wet. And not in the right way. War Dogs. Pacers all the way. See, that's who I'm rooting for. I won't be mad if they win, but I think the Bucks are going to win. The New York Knicks and Philadelphia 76ers. I got the Knicks winning in 7 again because I feel like the Knicks are a very solid team. I also feel like 76ers are a very solid team. Knicks are currently winning 3-1. Here comes my cat that's been making all the noise. Hi. Anyways, the Knicks have a very solid team. Philadelphia is the 7th seed because Joel Embiid got injured. Now he's back, and I feel like the series is going to be good. They're currently leading the series 3-1. The New York Knicks are, and it's looking the wrong way, but I feel like Philadelphia is going to win up until Game 7, and then the New York Knicks are going to pull away because the New York Knicks are a very solid team. I have them going pretty far in here, and so I do believe that they're going to move on. Okay, we're in the semifinals. We're in the semifinals, baby. Yeah, we are. Okay, so I have Thunder and the Clippers. Thunder and the Clippers is going to be a good series. I'm going to have Thunder winning in 6. Again, I just feel like the Thunder is just such a great, great team. They deserve being the number 1 seed. The Clippers are still a good team, but they're not as good as Thunder is, obviously. So, yeah, pretty easy going, choosing the Thunder to advance on to the Western Conference Finals. Suns and the Nuggets. I love the Suns. I really do. I like the Nuggets too. I do have the Nuggets winning this one in 4 games. I think the Suns are going to beat the Wolves, and if they lose tonight, I'll be very mistaken. But I just feel like when the Suns advance and the Nuggets advance, the Nuggets are just too powerful of a team. They're not getting stopped until they face the Thunder. And I genuinely don't know what I'm going to pick that game. I keep switching between that game. I guess we'll find out here in a few minutes, but the Nuggets are just such a powerhouse. They're gonna do great things in the rest of these playoffs. The Nuggets, or not the Nuggets and the Lakers, it is the Celtics and the Orlando Magic. Why did I choose the Magic to win? Oh well, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. I don't know much about either teams. Boston, easy. Boston, my team. Boston going all the way. Again, spoiling it. No one's slowing them down, especially not the Magic. We're just so good. And I don't think that there's any other team that can compare to Boston. I really don't. Milwaukee and the Knicks. I got the Knicks winning. Actually, I forgot to say these last two series, how many games I think they're going to go to. Oh, wait, no, I did say Nuggets and Suns in 4. How much do... I'm going to go Celtics over Magic in 4 again. Now I'm going to go Knicks over Bucks in 5. New York, again, is just a very good team. Everything I'm seeing about them in the playoffs are just very, very, very good. And they play the Milwaukee Bucks, who are good. They're good enough to beat the Pacers. But I don't think they're good enough to beat the Knicks. And I think the Knicks are just a very big powerhouse team that's going to be hard to slow down. So, yeah. We have our final set. We got, for the Western Conference, the Denver Nuggets and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Who am I going with here? Let me move on to the next one, because we all know that's going to be against Boston and the Knicks. I got Boston winning in 7 because I think Boston is just very, very good. But so are the Knicks. And this is going to be one really good series. It's going to be a very, very difficult games between both teams. But again, I do feel like Boston's going all the way. If the Boston Celtics are going to lose, I think that it will be to the Knicks. But I can't bet against Boston. I really can't. Okay. This is going to be difficult. Thunder and the Nuggets. Oh my goodness. Let's look at the stats. Let's look at the stats here. Let's look at the stats. Let's look at the stats. Oklahoma City Thunder and the Denver Nuggets. Let's look at the players. Yeah, see, the Nuggets have DeAndre Jordan, Justin Holiday, obviously Nikola Jokic. I always get crap because I always say his name wrong. But they're a very, very strong team. Oklahoma City is just very strong. Keontae Johnson, Isaiah Joe. I'm not even going to try to say his name. But they're a very solid team. I'm going to keep it with what I originally said, and I got to go Oklahoma. I got to go Oklahoma City over Denver. But Denver's more talented. See, this is what I'm saying. Denver has more experience on the team, while Oklahoma City is a young team, but they're also very good. I don't know where I'm going to go with this one. It's very difficult because there's always so many ways that I can flip it around. I'm going to keep it the same. I'm going to have a 1 seed versus 1 seed in the finals. That's boring. I don't like doing that, but I have to because I already put it in and I can't decide. That's kind of my tiebreaker, which means for the NBA finals, we got, well, actually, I have Thunder obviously winning in 6 or 7. I mean, in the NBA finals, the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Boston Celtics. This is going to be a great series. Boston winning in 7 again. There's no one slowing down Boston. Obviously, it's probably not going to happen. I'm just hoping as a fan here, but I mean, not really mad at it. If Boston wins, I feel like they can win, and I feel like it's going to be very difficult for the other teams to win against my Boston Celtics. So I got the Celtics going all the way. All right. So now that the NBA talk's out of the way, I think Boston's going to take over Thunder in 7 in the NBA Finals. NFL Draft Round 1. We're not going to talk about all the other rounds because I don't know a lot of the players in those rounds. But I do know a lot of players in round 1. And this has to be one of the craziest drafts I have ever seen. This has been a crazy, crazy draft, and I do apologize to the guys that are watching this in post. I have to put this here because when I screenshot this and kind of edit around, there's gonna be a lot of confusing on why I'm yawning a lot because it's a live stream, 9:41 p.m. Been a long day. So, so I think this has been a crazy draft, one of the craziest draft boards in my opinion. So, there's gonna be a lot of talk about how we're gonna do this. We're kind of gonna go down. I'm gonna give it like a letter grade from A plus to F minus. So I can't find the exact. Right as I said that, I found it. That is from the year Trevor Lawrence got drafted. That's not the right photo. NFL draft round 1. Maybe I should have Googled the year it was in. Okay, that's not what I want at all. Technical difficulties here. I can't find the right image that I've been looking for. Anyways, we got one viewer. If you're comfortable, go ahead and go down in the chat and say what's up. This is actually getting me angry. Just a little bit. This computer is actually trash. Is this the right one? No, it's the exact same one. Okay. Round 1, 2024 draft board. Is that what I'm looking for? I can't figure out the title to what I be looking for. Maybe I don't go to images. Maybe I just go to search. Maybe I go here. I know because the NFL Twitter posted it on Twitter. So I don't really know why I can't find it on here. That's not what I want. I don't want the real winners and losers of the NFL draft. Okay. Screw you. I gotta search NFL Twitter. Let me bring this up so I don't have to bend over. NFL Twitter. I just spelled Twitter. NFL Twitter. We here. We here, gang gang. I did find it. Who's the best pick in round 2? It's not what I want. Yeah, keep going down until I find it. And it just shot me all the way back up. That's just perfect. This is as far as it's letting me go. Oh, this is a sick joke. Oh, this is an actually sick joke. Oh, you don't understand. Oh, this is... Oh, my goodness. Do I know my username to Twitter? Oh, my gosh. Okay, sign in. Did I use my email or a username? I think it's Zach Movie Chat. No. See, I can't get on my phone because I'm streaming on my phone. I gotta put my email address. Oh, is it no caps? This is a sick joke. I'm sorry, guys. To the one person that's viewing this video. This is... Why can't I find the right image I want? Because I know my password. Oh. I got the password right. Now it's saying I'm a suspicious user. What? What? Okay, screw you then. Screw you. No, Twitter, that is that is that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing this. Okay, so we're gonna search. Who was all picked in the first round of the 2024 NFL draft? Because apparently I'm not going to find the image I was searching for. Check up. Yeah. Is this going to show me everything? List of first round picks. List of first round picks. List of first round picks. I figured it out. All right. We wasted a lot of time trying to do that bull crap. Okay. So like I said, letter grades and then letter grades for each of the picks. Let me turn my fan down. I'm getting a little chilly. Grab a tissue. Nose for a minute. All right, let's get started. Chicago Bears select Caleb Williams, the quarterback for USC. D. I'm giving it a D. That's a very unpopular opinion, but I feel like they should have got Marvin Harrison Jr. and then with all the rest of the picks, improve the defense. Because unpopular opinion here, Justin Fields is the most underrated quarterback in the entire NFL. He is great. Not great, but I think he's really good. The rest of the team, if he gets a team, that's exactly what they need. And I don't know why they just got Caleb Williams, who is, I think, exactly Justin Fields, but without all of the experience that he's so far gained. So now it's telling me to put in my email address to AP. Not doing that. Decline. Get off my screen. So yeah, I'm giving that first pick a D. Washington Commanders select Jaden Daniels. I'm thirsty. I need a drink. I'm giving this one an A minus. I'd give it an A if not for that. I feel like Sam Howell is a very... Is Sam Howell still on the Commanders? I don't remember. Oh, you son of a gun. Oh, you did not just close my tab. Oh, no, she didn't. She just clicked me on a different tab. Okay. We good. We good. I'm really nervous. Is he still on their team? Sam Howell. Oh, wait, he went to the Seahawks. That's right. In the offseason, he went to the Seahawks. So they don't have Sam Howell. So I will move that up to an A. I feel like Jaden Daniels should have been the guy that if the Bears got rid of Justin Fields, they should have been. And apparently now Washington has him. I think he's a very good quarterback, and he's going to take this team that has a very much talent to do something great this year. Yeah, I swear. Come here. Stupid cat. Patriots for the third overall pick in the NFL draft select Drake May, I don't know much about Drake May, if I'm being honest. I really don't. I've heard mixed things about him. Anything's better than what they had with Mac Jones, so I'm gonna give this one an A minus because I don't really know much about him, but I feel like there is something else to know. They needed a quarterback. They also need literally every other position because that team is absolutely terrible. So it's getting an A minus from me. Arizona Cardinals select Marvin Harrison Jr. They just got rid of Hollywood Brown, so they were in need of a wide receiver. Kyler Murray, I think, is solid enough. I think they don't have a big chance. That's just one player, but giving the Marvin Harrison Jr. pick a B plus. I don't think they could have really went for anybody else, but I think it's solid. I think it's solid. So it's in a B plus. And this is really get stupid. The Los Angeles Chargers select Joe Alt. So yeah, good coaching, Jim Harbaugh. Good coaching, Jim Harbaugh. Let's go ahead and get rid of all our wide receivers, and then let's go ahead and get Joe Alt. What a good idea! That has to be one of the best ideas I've ever seen. No, it's stupid. F minus. I'm giving this an F minus. Obviously offensive tackle is something you need, but you really needed a wide receiver. This was one of the dumbest things when you could have got Rome Odunze. I'm at a loss for words. That is I think that's one of the worst picks. Malik Neighbors for the New York Giants. He is the weapon for Jaden Daniels, and he was really great. When they played Florida Gators, I threw my phone across. I was actually at my grandma's house, and I went outside and threw my phone across the yard because I was getting so mad at him because Malik Neighbors is good. So for the New York Giants, I'm giving this one an A plus. I think he's a position that they need, and I think it works. So I'm giving Malik Neighbors an A plus. I think he is very good and could not really, but just a little bit turn the team around. There are some players on here that I don't know much about, and J.C. Latham is one of them. He went to the Tennessee Titans. Offensive tackle is a position they need, so the positions that I don't really know much about, I'm just going to give a B. So I'll just give that one a B. I don't know much about that. Atlanta Falcons select Michael Penix Jr. Michael Penix Jr. Penix. I said Penix. Penix. That's how you say it. Michael Penix. Anyways, I got to give this one a C. As much as I like how Michael Penix Jr. is sitting behind an experienced quarterback, Kirk Cousins, who's a very good quarterback, I just absolutely hate how they had a huge chance to get a good wide receiver. Rome Odunze. And they didn't. They just passed up on Rome Odunze to get Michael Penix. And Michael Penix is very good, but you didn't need him. You have Kirk Cousins now. And I just think this was a really dumb decision. But I like it that Michael Penix. So I'm kind of just controversial on this. I have to give it a C. Chicago Bears selected Rome Odunze, even though I gave the D to Caleb Williams. Pause. I'm not ever going to say that again. I have to give the Rome Odunze pick an A+. I think that Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Rome Odunze, 3 fantastic wide receivers with Cole Kmet at tight end. This team, if they kept Justin Fields, I think had huge potential. Caleb Williams, we'll see how he turns out, but I think this is a great pick. And this is where I'm going to throw it in. I'm not a professional. If you're watching this and you're probably watching this and going to get mad at half these, I'm not a professional. This is just my personal opinion. So just letting you guys know. Hey, go ahead and subscribe because this will be put in a video on my second channel. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel too if you're one of the 0 people watching this video. JJ McCarthy's thoughts on JJ McCarthy. I hate the Michigan team, but JJ McCarthy, I don't actually mind him. That's mixed, but I don't also think he's one of the best quarterbacks. I think that it's just because he had a stacked team. And so, like, for Minnesota, he's kind of a guy who can flip up and down for me. I don't really know where I am going with this one. So I do like JJ McCarthy for the Minnesota Vikings, but I could always flip around. He's going to get a B from me. The New York Jets, via trade with Minnesota, got Olu Fashinawu from Penn State. He's the offensive tackle from their team. Hey, we got a viewer now. Go and say what's up if you're there. So he's the offensive tackle for the team. and I'd say I don't really know much about him, so I have to give him a B. New York needs an offensive tackle, so I'm going to go a B plus because that'd be a good pick for them. But I don't know that much about him. Denver Broncos selected Bo Nix. I am an Oregon fan. I kind of have to be because my whole family on my dad's side are Oregon fans. But for this one for the Denver Broncos, they needed a quarterback. That's not Zach Wilson. I don't want to give it an A because I do want to give it an A. I think Bo Nix is a very, very talented quarterback, but I also have worries about him a little bit. I'm going to give this pick they did the best they could. I'm gonna give it an A minus. I gotta give it an A minus because they did the best they could with what they had in the pick or in the draft, and so I'm gonna have to give it an A minus. Now they've got a little bit of a solid team. I think they have a chance, but not getting too hopeful because I'm not sure how Bo Nix will turn out. But I do really like Bo Nix. I really do. Brock Bowers, tight end for Georgia, went to the Las Vegas Raiders. Let me stretch my legs out a little bit here. Anyways, he went to the Las Vegas Raiders, and I think he's a very solid tight end. Very solid tight end. Who are the Las Vegas Raiders tight end? Because he's very good too, right? Oh, shoot. Not Brock Bowers. I don't. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't really know who the tight end is for the Raiders. I can't remember his name. It's 10 o'clock. It's getting a little late. But I think that it's a good pick. I'm gonna have to give it a B. I'm gonna have to give it a B plus because I still have a feeling that the Raiders tight end is very solid. But I give it a B plus. I think it's a solid pick. New Orleans Saints to select Talise Funga. I'm gonna say it's Funga. He's an offensive tackle for Oregon State. I know this guy actually, and he is very, very solid. Good pick for the New Orleans Saints. I'm gonna have to give this one a B plus. I really like this pick for the Saints. This guy is an exceptional athlete. Oh my God, these names, bro. These names. The Indianapolis Colts get Latu. That is the dumbest name I've ever seen. He plays for UCLA. Don't know much about him. Gonna have to give him a B. But he's a defensive end, which is a position that the Colts need. But I'm gonna have to give him B because I don't know much about him. Byron Murphy too ends up with the Seattle Seahawks. I like this pick. Stop, cat. And she's messing with my camera again. Come here. Byron Murphy the second. I think he's solid. I think he's pretty solid. A defensive tackle for the Seahawks, something they need. I gotta give it a B plus. I really like this pick. I really do. He's a solid guy for the Seattle Seahawks. Minnesota via trade with Jacksonville gets Dallas Turner, O linebacker. Don't know much about him, so I obviously have to give it a B because that's what I do when I don't know much about him. Cincinnati Bengals, Amarius Mims. I don't know much about him, but I have a friend who's a Bengals fan. I hate him. I have a friend who's a Bengals fan that I don't know that he's very excited about this pick. So it says he's very good. They say he's very good. I'd have to give him B plus. I don't know much personally about him, but from the Bengals fans I met, they say that he's a very solid pick for this team. Los Angeles Rams get Jared Verse, defensive end for Florida State. I don't know much about him, if I'm being completely honest. I don't know that much, so it's going to have to get a B from me. Pittsburgh Steelers select Troy Fautanu. He's a very solid offensive tackle. He is a very solid offensive tackle. I think this is a good pick for Pittsburgh. It's going to have to get a B plus. I really like this pick. Pittsburgh needs an offensive tackle, and I think Fautanu is an exceptional pick. B plus for me. Miami gets Chop Robinson, a defensive end, some position that they really, really need. He's really good. I think Chop Robinson is really good. In my personal opinion, I'm going to have to give it an A minus, I'd say, because I feel like the Dolphins really need a defensive end position. And I really like Chop Robinson in here. And so, He also ran a 4.48 second 40-yard dash, so that's pretty solid too. A minus for me. Philadelphia Eagles get Quinyon Mitchell, cornerback. They need a cornerback, but I don't know much about Quinyon Mitchell, so obviously I have to give it a B. But they also do need a cornerback, so I'm not mad about that pick. Also, I don't like the Eagles. So the Jaguars via trade with Minnesota through Cleveland from Houston. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is something special to say. Something special to say. They get Brian Thomas for LSU. He's solid. I'm gonna have to give it a B plus. He's fine. I don't think he's anything too particularly special, but he's a fine guy. He's a guy that okay, good for him. Brian Thomas, you can be on the team. That's cool. Obviously, they always had Malik Neighbors, and so I think he's fine. B plus. B plus for Brian Thomas. Terrion Arnold from Alabama. I know this guy. He's pretty solid. This is via trade Dallas. He goes to Detroit with the 24th pick. I'd have to give him a B plus. I think he's solid. Obviously, I don't think Detroit needs a whole lot, but a cornerback is a position that won't hurt him to get another one. So that's got to get a B plus. Jordan Morgan to the Green Bay Packers. Don't know much about him. Got to give him a B. Graham Barton to the Buccaneers. Don't know much about him. Gonna have to give him a B. Darius Robinson to the Arizona Cardinals, traded with the Houston Texans. He goes to Missouri, so I do know a little bit about him, but I don't know a whole lot. I've heard some solid things that he'll be a solid defensive end to the Arizona Cardinals. There's a couple highlights I've seen of him. He looks solid, so I got to give him a B plus. I think he's solid. Now we're talking Kansas City Chiefs via trade with Buffalo for some reason. Get Xavier Worthy, wide receiver who ran the NFL Combine 40-yard dash in the fastest time. And it's Xavier Worthy, and he goes to no else but the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You can bet that I was super happy about that one. He ain't going to be no Tyreek Hill. But now that we got Rashee Rice, who probably not going to get a whole lot, and we got who's that other guy we got? Oh yeah, Kadarius Toney. No thanks. I really do love this pick. I really do. It's a wide receiver, a position we need, one of the best ones in that position right now. And so I really, really, really love this pick. I really love this pick. It's getting an A plus for me by far. Like, I love this pick. Ew, NFL, Marie says. Thanks, Marie. Thanks. I love the NFL. So, I know you're not a big fan, but I love the NFL. This is also the draft, by the way. That's what we're talking about. Tyler Guyton, the offensive tackle for Oklahoma. Don't know much about him. Giving him a B. He went to Dallas. The Baltimore Ravens with the 30th pick get Nate Wiggins, cornerback from Clemson. Don't know much about him. He's getting a B. San Francisco 49ers get one of the most underrated wide receivers in the draft, Ricky Pearsall. There's not been a lot of people talking about him, but he's very good. I'm a Florida Gators fan. He is good. He is absolutely great. I think he is such a phenomenal player for this team, for the Florida team. And I think for San Francisco, giving Brock Purdy another weapon, Christian McCaffrey, Ricky Pearsall, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk. I don't think he was traded yet. George Kittle. That is 5 amazing players on this offense for the San Francisco 49ers. And Ricky Pearsall, I think, is the most underrated pick in the draft. It's another A plus for me. I'm going to give San Francisco's pick an A plus. I don't hate San Francisco. More specifically, I don't hate Brock Purdy. I wouldn't have been super happy if they won the Super Bowl, but I wouldn't have been terribly angry. But I think that that's just a great pick. And the final one for the NFL, the Carolina Panthers get Xavier Legette, wide receiver. I don't know much about him, but I'll have to give it an F. That's too harsh. I'm gonna have. I can't grade this one. I can't grade this one, man, because they're just such a bad team. They're such a bad team that I don't know if anybody could really fix them. And so I don't know much about this guy, so I'm not going to grade this one. But yeah, that was my opinions on the NFL draft. So yeah, we're gonna talk about a little movie news now. Hey, we got 3 viewers. Johnny Shock says, "Yay!" Okay, now we're talking about some movie news. Then we can end this live stream. Anybody got any questions for me? I am free to answer some questions. Why did I search NBA? I'll give it a couple minutes. If anybody's got any questions, you can go and shoot them in. Why did I just search movies? I just want movie news. We're getting our first trailer for Mufasa tomorrow. I'm going to film a trailer reaction tomorrow. Hello, Starshine in the World says hello. I'm missing that reference, I think. I'm on Collider. It's been a very dry week for movie news. Maybe I'll just make this a Q&A if anybody has any questions. Because there's really not much. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I have not seen that one in a long time. I wasn't a big fan of it either. But I loved Wonka. Wonka was amazing. I highly recommend Wonka. This is weird. Why did they just post Men Ending Explained? I literally watched this movie for the I literally just watched this movie for an Alex Garland ranking coming very soon. It was a very weird movie. I'm not going to read the article. I don't want to. It's 10 o'clock. But it's interesting. Yeah, I got nothing, honestly. Like, I'm genuinely scraping at bones to get this. Challengers apparently is good. Really good. I really want to see Challengers. Haven't had a chance to this weekend. I'm probably not going to get a chance to today, or not today, but this week. But I'll probably attempt to do another double. Let me look real quick. Let me look. Movies released in May. Not May 2022. May 2024. Ew, I love Zendaya, but I don't want to see that movie. Actually, I've heard it's not that bad. That's the only reason I'm considering. There's apparently no nudity, nothing too bad. Apparently, that the trailer is the worst. It shows the worst of it, just like a couple making out scenes, like nothing too bad. And that's the only reason why I want to check it out. Also, I've heard it's great. I've heard it's just great as a tennis movie. And so maybe I'll wait till it comes out on not Vudu, because yeah, I don't know if I'll get a chance to check it out, because then The Fall Guy comes out next weekend, and I need to check that out. Maybe I'll check out Challengers if I have a chance to go do a double feature, but I don't know 100%. But I really want to see Challengers. So yeah, like The Fall Guy comes out, really want to see that movie. Voodoo Hoodoo? No, like VOD is what I meant to say, but I'm just an idiot apparently. Friday, May 10th. Oh man, oh man. Wait, what? I thought Furiosa comes out on the 10th too. It doesn't? What? Oh. No, Furiosa comes out on the same day the Garfield movie comes out. Okay. So the Garfield movie and Furiosa come out on the same day. So maybe I will make a double feature of Challengers, and I don't know. I'll figure it out. Probably do a video about it too. Being completely honest. Can't wait for Furiosa. Can't wait for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. 100%. Okay. Voodoo Hoodoo. I just finished watching a movie on Voodoo. What movie? Was it any good? Butterfly Effect? Butterfly Effect on what? That I thought they were coming out on the same day? Probably. They were supposed to come out on the same day. I guess Furiosa got delayed or Kingdom Planet of the Apes got moved up. I don't really remember. What else is coming out in May that I really see? The thing is, I can't go on a double feature every week, and I really want to, but I can't because I'm kind of broke. Like Kingdom of Planet of the Apes comes out. Well, actually, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. F comes out on a different day, but I also want to see The Strangers Chapter 1. So yeah, May is a stacked month, and May is where I begin my what I call the summer movie season, which is where I just try to watch as many summer movies in the theater I can. I did last year. I'm going to do it this year. I've seen so many movies this year already. Unplanned. It's a good movie about abortion. Oh, I think I know what that is. I think I've seen it actually. I think I had to watch it for school. Nah, that's not the right one. I watched some movie on Pureflix. It was about abortion, and it was mostly really boring until the very end, where it was actually kind of sad. But like, I don't know. Like, abortion's a heavy subject. It's really weird, really weird. So yeah, I don't know if I will how many movies I can see in May or so Marie, Johnny Shock. Anyone got any questions for me? How do I go back and look at movies coming out in? Oh, there we go. Movies coming out in April. See where we're at. If I'm missing anything, Abigail, really good. Let me give you some film recommendations. I plan on filming a video and uploading a video of all my reviews, but let me give some film recommendations real quick. Abigail, loved it. Yeah, that's 100%. I wanted to see the first Omen, but I don't know if I will end up checking it out because of my faith. Um, Ministry of Ungenuine Warfare, that was fine. Monkey Man, that was fine. Civil War, that one was pretty good. That one was pretty good. I'd recommend that. Um, do you actually love me though? I'll tell you what, I love you in Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? Boy, oh shoot, I did not mean to hit that. Boy Kills World. I want to check that movie out. I really do, but I probably won't be able to. So, yeah. Yes, XD. What are you saying yes about? Yeah, so there's not much movie news. Actually, I forgot I can go to the Hollywood Reporter and check out this week. Let me hit film. Oh, here's one. Because you said in Christ. Well, yeah. Don't you supposed to love everybody in Christ? That's what church always tells you. That's what God tells you in the Bible. Here's a good one. Deadpool and Wolverine director Sean Levy says film requires no prior research. I'm a bit confused on this one because it's a sequel to Deadpool. It's a sequel to the Wolverine movies. So are you saying you don't have to watch the Logan movies or the Deadpool movies to understand this? Or are you saying you don't got to watch any Disney Plus shows to understand this? Because I thought we already knew that. And so it's just, I'm kind of controversial on it because it's not like I don't watch all the things. I'm someone who's not super mad at when it involves several other projects because I think I think it's solid. So I think not I don't know what I'm saying. I think that it's not that bad of a thing. So especially for me as Disney Plus, I can understand that people don't like it, but I don't mind it. So I'm a little bit controversial on that fact right there. Anyway, I gotta hit the hay now because school, obviously. Well, yeah, I probably should hit the hay too. But have a good night. You too, Marie. I'm gonna end the live stream here. I can't really find anything else I really want to talk about. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been pretty fun. Oh, Kraven the Hunter and the Karate Kid were pushed back. The Karate Kid was pushed back? I didn't even know that one. Everyone was talking about Kraven the Hunter. Why can't you just like not release the movie anymore? I wouldn't be too mad if you didn't release it. It's probably gonna suck again. I don't feel too strongly about that. But yeah, it's fine, I guess, if you push it back. I don't know why you're pushing it back, but I don't know. Nothing about that movie sounds good. It's just gonna suck. Um, there's this tweet going around that Scream 7 is gonna start out with 5 and 6 being a lie. I think it might have been a joke, but if it's not, it's gonna really irk me off. I'm gonna absolutely hate that. Anyways, yeah, there's not too much to talk about. So we're gonna end the live stream here. Thank you guys for clicking on this one. We don't have any viewers right now, but if you come back and watch the archive, thank you guys for clicking on this live stream. I really appreciate you guys watching this one and dealing with my NBA and NFL stuff that I'm not too smart about. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Y'all have a good night, and yeah, see you in a video. I have so many videos coming out this for a little bit. So yeah, stay tuned for those, and peace out. Subscribe to the Nerd Army.